Now, this Sunday is Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
In today's podcast, Cece and I, we're going to try to figure out, what do fathers really want?
Or what do you really want?
Or what do I really want for Father's Day? So stay tuned.
Hey, Mr. Friends, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Blissology Podcast. I'm your girl, Cece, and I'm joined by my hubby. What's going on, babe?
Good dads be like.
I'm jealous I don't have mine.
Hi, everybody. This is Will, and welcome back to another episode of the Blissology Podcast. Today, Cece is going to try to figure out, what do I really want for Father's Day?
Seriously, like last minute. What does this man want?
Hey, listen, if this is your first time with us, please remember to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you can be notified when we put videos like this one out. These come out every Saturday. And in this podcast, we talk about
love, life, family, relationships, what this man wants on Father's Day, what my dad wants on Father's Day. So we're going to be talking about everything here on this podcast.
Yeah, she's right. Hopefully she figures it out. Anyway, so before we get into the topic of the day, we always like to jump into what she likes to call, and she has convinced me to call it the same thing, the blissful moments. So let's get into it. Anyway, Cece, so what's your blissful moment?
What is your blissful moment, babe? I feel like you should have a blissful moment.
Yes, I do. It's Father's Day.
Okay, there we go.
Which is going to be another day like any days. But I get an extra day. Monday is a holiday.
Juneteenth, yeah.
Which that's going to give me enough time to finish all projects that I start for the weekend. But yes, I mean, whenever I get an extra day, I find things to do. Like this weekend
Monday, you stayed home because I wasn't well. Last Monday, you went and did some work around the house.
I stayed home. I fed the kids. I let her stay in bed. I mean, obviously she needed it. You weren't well, and now she's better now. Yeah. But Monday
I had a cold.
Monday was rough.
A fever.
I know. I thought she had COVID.
It's Sunday. You really did?
Well, you were. It really took you down.
It did. Sunday night. Unfortunately, I couldn't be at the event. Taking pictures and do recordings.
Yeah. Hopefully, I didn't screw up anything.
My husband had to go by himself because it doesn't. I understand. It's good when we both are there.
Yeah.
But my health is important, and I'm like, listen, my nose is running. I don't feel too good. I'm getting headaches. So
she was running a fever and. Yeah. Talking about somebody to call me being a baby when I'm sick.
Well.
Let me just say nothing.
Okay. What you gotta say about me? I was fine. Babe, when I'm sick, that's the thing. We're supposed to be like that. Y'all are just too baby, which is not normal when y'all sick. When you not feeling well, I shouldn't see you laying in bed all cuddle up and like, I need my teddy bear or I need to suck my thumb or something. I don't want to see that. I want to see, I'm still sick, but I'm still doing work around the house. I'm still climbing up the ladder.
You see what you put up with? Yeah.
But I still take care of you though.
But she's better now.
But you did take care of me. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes.
You took care of me and the kids.
Yeah, I had to watch the kids, feed them, take care of them while this woman trying to get better. But she's all better now. Took a couple of days.
Yes.
The next thing, the day after.
It started Saturday.
So
Saturday night. Yeah.
I couldn't stay home more than one day because the kids your parents came by the next day.
Yeah, they sure did.
To keep an eye on her. When people are babies, you got to watch them.
It's not babies. It's just that, when people care, you feel blessed and beyond, to have the ones that loves you, that care for you, that, checking on you. My parents are those people.
When people behaves like babies when they're sick, people.
Well, I'm the baby. I'm the baby of the family. I'm the child.
But she's all better now. But yeah, this weekend is Father's Day weekend, which I'm probably gonna do the same thing that I normally do on every weekend, but with a little bit of more because like this Saturday, I'm servicing the cars. Yes, oil change. I do that every 6 months. So
okay, there we go.
So that's that. See, Father's Day makes
I didn't put anything on your list. So now, since you are talking about your bliss moment about all Father's Day, how about we just jump into this topic?
Father's Day. It's going to be a Sunday just like any other Sunday. Well,
why is that?
See, when women has a holiday, which they have many, they have Valentine's Day, they have Mother's Day, they have their birthday, they have their Christmas holiday. It's always a big deal.
Did you mention Valentine's Day?
Oh yeah, that's the first one I started with. Right? It's always a big deal.
Their anniversary.
The anniversaries, all these things are huge. It's like you can't miss it. It's an event. There's usually a list of things that has to happen. It's a big deal. I mean, if you're married, you know what I mean. If you have sisters, you know what I mean. If you have a mother, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal.
I agree. It is a big deal. But where are you going?
We look at things very differently. Now, yes, I can't miss the anniversary. Mm-hmm. It's all because of her, she's got to have her anniversary. I can't miss the birthday. So because of her, I can't miss the Valentine's Day. I can't miss the Mother's Day. So as men, we've learned to take part in holidays and celebrations because we care. Mm-hmm. However, when it comes to Father's Day, we don't have all that expectations. Mm-hmm. We don't. I know I don't.
Is it because you guys don't set your standards high like we do? Or is it because of like, you know what, it is what it is. It happens. I get something, great. I don't get anything, I'm fine.
See, women gets emotional with these things. Some men do. They have to feel a certain way on that day. Certain things has to happen. And some people have to do certain things, right? I speak for me, and I'm sure many men feels this way. I don't have all that emotions tied to Father's Day or my birthday. Yes, I get a good meal. Great. I get the leftovers from the day before. As long as I eat, I'm good. But I appreciate a good meal. But if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to say that's the worst Father's Day or the worst birthday I've had. So we don't attach emotions to these things.
But I do feel like some men will feel a certain way about what you just said.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. This is for me.
Okay.
And I'm sure there are others out there that feels that way. And not that I wouldn't care if she does something. I care because if someone takes time and do something for
it's like if you do care if something is done and you don't care if nothing is done.
I don't demand it.
Okay.
Right? There's a difference between something being solicited and something being required. Yeah. I don't require things.
But don't you look forward to like, man, it's my birthday or it's Father's Day, it's anniversary. I look forward to do something nice, something different.
Here's what I look forward to. I look forward to coming home and be able to come and hug my wife and give her a kiss. And I do that almost every day. No, I take that back. I do that every day. She's looking at me almost
I'm
every
like,
day.
Okay.
I do that every day. And my kids, yes, before I leave the house, I kiss them. And when I get home, they make it a habit to come and give me a hug. Those are the things that I look forward to. Mm-hmm. Yes, sometimes I may feel like dancing and I'd like to go to a party, which I haven't been in a while, but it's no big deal. I know she looks forward to these things.
It's no big deal to you.
It's no big deal to me, but because it's important to her, it's important to me. So that's me saying that there are certain things that I don't make it a requirement that these things has to happen. Otherwise, it's the end of the world. No. Because as a father, I do what I do because it's my responsibility. I go out every day to do things so I can take care of my family. It's my responsibility. I get home and hang out with my wife. And sometimes she watches movies. She's like, you got to watch. And I do my best to stay up. Sometimes I fall asleep. But I do it because I care for her. And my kids, during the summer, they have me do unusual things. I've had to figure things out. And you know what? I realized that I get a lot of pride when something I hadn't done and they brought it up to me and I figured it out. The joy that they get after I figured it out, that gives me pride. Mm-hmm. Like moments like this, I look forward to.
Yeah.
But the gifts, yes, I wear a watch. If I get another one, I'll wear it. But I don't look forward to a watch. Mm-hmm. I love electronics. But I wouldn't want my wife going around and buy me electronic stuff because
what if I do?
She wouldn't know what to buy.
I'll just be like, which is like, what man uses here? Show me what does men like here.
Like I like tools, but if I need a piece of tool, I'll go and get that myself.
Or I'll just go and pay for it. Like, hey, which tools do you like? And then I use my money where it turns out to be me purchasing it for you versus you and get it.
If you buy, that's fine. And I appreciate it. And me saying that I don't require it, I don't put an expectation. That's not me saying that I don't appreciate something. Because I think everyone that gets something done for them, for whatever the occasion is, should appreciate that. Because sometimes there's a lot of effort and thoughts that go into getting this thing. And the worst thing that you could do is something's done for you. And you're like,
yeah.
No, right? Appreciate things. And I know there's many moms out there who's trying to figure out what can I get my husband.
Yeah, it's not that easy at all.
But don't beat yourself up because many of us are pretty simple.
Right. I agree. And I feel like the only way, when it comes to, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
That it's to feed you on Father's Day. I feel like this is what you look forward to.
Oh, I'll eat. I'll have a good meal. I'm good. You give me a good fresh meal. I'll sit there and eat it all and lick the plate.
Because I think
I've done that before.
You have done that before, yes.
Right.
And I feel like you and my dad are very similar because my daddy can ask him, hey, what should I get you on Father's Day? And you'll be like, nothing, because I have everything. And even if he didn't have everything, because it's so hard, like, because one thing I don't like is just, I just keep getting the same thing every year, either pajamas, undershirt, watches, electronics. Here's the
problem. Let me state the problem.
Please do help us out here.
Sometimes your expectation causes you to think other people expect the same thing. Like women, when that holiday is coming, they expect this, and this.
Yes.
So when that time comes, they think that, okay, I got to deliver because he's expecting. Don't put yourself through that stuff.
I do think of it that way.
Don't put yourself through that stuff. Many of us, and I'm going to say many of us, I know there are men out there that probably wants this stuff their way. If you have one of those men, then give him what you think he needs. But many of us don't sit there and expecting this. No.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up.
Well, listen, there's some bougie men out there that's gonna be like, I want a pair of Jordans. I want to make sure I get what do you call those watches again? Those expensive.
I don't know. See, I wear plain and simple stuff.
Listen, I know there's some bougie men out there. They want to get their stuff. They want to get their nice outfits.
If you're a man, you want certain things. I think you should just go and buy that stuff. Don't burden your woman. If your woman does it for you and they get it right, be grateful and show appreciation. But don't impose that on your woman to be able to get that for you. If it's something you love, go get it. Gift yourself that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, baby. Gift yourself is great, but I feel like because it's like an occasion that's dedicated to men, to fathers.
Yes.
Fathers, not just like, some, y'all know what I mean. To fathers, men who are taking care of their kids. Mm-hmm. There's some men who have kids, but they don't care.
Their responsibilities,
but they don't take care of them. There's a lot of men who want to have babies, but they don't take care of the babies. So when it comes to Father's Day, I feel like the fathers would take care, who's there,
should be
love
recognized
and show appreciation to their kids. They're the one that I feel like sometimes we gotta show something, because the day is dedicated to fathers. So therefore, there should be something. I mean, I just me seeing it that way. There's people that want to cook. There's people this fathers just want to be in the grill. I mean, that's just my view on this.
And there's nothing wrong with this. The only thing I think sometimes is when you put so much energy trying to get it right.
Yeah.
And you find yourself getting stressed over things that you shouldn't get stressed about. Listen, if your man loves tools, just go to Home Depot, get him a screwdriver. He'll appreciate it. Right?
Sure. So I agree. But now here's the question for you though.
Yes.
Do you feel like men care about Father's Day? Because I came across this article. I'm like, man, there's not a whole lot of stuff out there for fathers. And I come across this article that says that, I know I'm going to get your response, but the article was like, they don't really care much. They don't really care much about birthdays. If it happens, great. As you mentioned earlier, anniversaries. And they feel like when I say they, I'm referring to like, fathers, they feel like it's just another day. So what is your answer on that? Do you feel like, you care about Father's Day?
Listen, I don't want to belittle any holidays that's put together to celebrate something great. And I think being a father is something that should be celebrated. However, I would say that Sunday will be like any other Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, your wife may take you out, and please do go out with your wife if she wants to take you out to go feed you some nice meal and take you somewhere fancy. Yes.
I don't know about fancy, but we're going out.
But the day will not be much different than any other day.
Okay.
And yes, if nothing happens, nothing happens. In that sense, we don't care much in terms of what we expect to happen on that day.
Okay.
But if it does, we will take the moment to celebrate it. Because Father's Day it's about celebrating the person in your kid's life and in your life who's doing things to support the family. And if the family's going to celebrate it, obviously take part in the celebration and enjoy it. But if the family finds out, we can't celebrate it, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Because I think a father's work is a father's work. And whether it's celebrated or not, if you are a father, it's your responsibility to do your work. It's good to get recognitions. A lot of us do better when we get recognized. And if you're a wife and you find moments to recognize the work that your husband or the father of your children are doing, by all means do so. But our responsibilities are our responsibilities. Regardless of us being celebrated or not, we have to understand that we have certain things to do. So whether it's Father's Day or any other days, our responsibilities continues. So don't we care? Yes, I think we care when we're being celebrated.
Okay.
But we don't put weight on gifts. We don't put weight on certain things that people think that we have to have that to be able to feel like we're a father. I don't think we put a lot of weight on these things. Hey, it may just be we get up in the day and we all sit as a family, we watch a good movie and we relax, we cuddle.
A sport game.
The kids, I know there's been moments where we all get in the sofa, the kids just get in and we get a big blanket and we all lay down and we watch Mr. Beast. We've done that, right?
Yes.
And that's a good moment. No, I'm not like emotional type. Yes, but if my kids come and lay down on me and my wife lays there and pull a blanket, believe me, I'm going to lay down with them and relax.
Or you built the fort.
Yeah, I haven't done that. They're too good for forts now. But there was a case where we were putting mattresses together and then put sheets on and we built the fort and we hang out on top of it.
Yeah.
So little things like this we appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But not the gifts. Hey, listen, I'm not going to say my wife must give me a watch because it's Father's Day. Because I give her a watch, she must give me something. No. If a man think this way, you got issues.
There's some men who think like that out there.
Yeah, everyone thinks that way. You got some issues.
Yeah.
So,
but I know one thing for sure that some dads do like is get on the grill. It's like some people, they find pleasure and they find like, wow, okay, it's me cooking for the family. Although it's like Father's Day where they should be the one resting while the wife, which we always do. But on that day, you feel like it's about them. But I don't think, like you just said, you guys see it that way. Because I do know there's some guys out there, fathers, on Father's Day, they like to get on the grill. They like to get their big old ribs on the grill and burgers and hot dogs and corn and all that. Because they find pleasure doing that.
Of course.
So therefore, they feel like, okay, it's Father's Day. I got my family, we all sitting here eating and chilling. And to them, it's like, it's joy.
Yes.
Versus some guys who may want to just lay down and watch football. And I told my husband, I'm like, listen, you do what you want to do on Father's Day.
There'll be no time to lay down and watch football. Like, I'm not someone who's like crazy in sports. But if on that day there's a good game on, by all means, get on the sofa or get with your boys and watch it. Because sometimes men has to be let alone and do what they want to do,
which is like 3 hours watching the car.
Yes. and if on that day your man wants to just not cook but get some wings and sit around and watch whatever's on TV, let him be.
Okay.
Because that's probably all that he needs.
It's to just lay down but you don't be watching TV, you'll be falling asleep.
And listen,
if they need some nap, let them be.
If on that day he wants some nap, let them be.
You're gonna be tired on that day, right?
I have the next day off, so I can get some rest. But whatever it is that you do, if it's something that person wants, don't try to force the person to do something they don't want to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. But at the same time, if it's something that will not require a lot of effort from your part as a father and your wife or your lady wants to do it for you, just do it. But enjoy the day, just like you do any other day.
Yeah, do a nice Thanksgiving dinner on the table, like
it's a lot of work.
Your man likes to eat, so get the table together, get you some nice mac and cheese, some nice rice and beans.
They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So feed him.
I got him that. Before we got married, I was cooking for this man. You are one of the lucky. You are so lucky, baby. I was gonna say what this. Listen, let me not say it, but you are a lucky dude. You know that?
Oh well. God's got my back.
That belly.
Yeah.
It's been taken care of way before we got married. So yes, it is true. You gotta learn, you need to know how to cook. And I truly feel like this is the best way to get to.
Yeah, I mean, if your man likes a good meal, prep him a good meal. He'll appreciate it.
So my next question for you, sir, is, I know we probably mentioned that earlier. Why is it hard to buy Father's Day gifts? Like, why is it so hard to find? I mentioned earlier that we get the same thing every year, whether if it's the watch, the bracelet, the shirts, the pajamas, the tools. And then we're like, okay, we are running out of option. There's not much out there.
I'm going to answer this with a question. Have I said, go get me stuff?
I mean, no. I don't think I want you to tell me that, but I'm just saying.
See, and I may have mentioned that earlier.
Why is it so hard to buy Father's Day gifts?
It's not because of the father. I can tell you that. It's not because of the man that it's hard for you to buy the gift. It's because of you.
Women get hard on ourselves.
Yes.
There was a year that I went and bought you a tweezer.
Yes, I still have it.
It's like, he get too much hair under his nose. Let me go get him a tweezer. That was like a good 5 or 6 years ago.
Yes, this thing lasts. If you don't abuse them, they will last.
Listen, if you're looking for a gift, get a twister for your bed.
Yes, and it's handy, not crazy expensive, and it's mobile. Just got to replace the battery from time to time.
And you carry it with you because I saw it in your lunch bag.
Yes. A piece of air happened to just pop out. I just get rid of it. But see, the difficulty in finding the gift, it's all in your mindset. Oh, I can't get this for him, or he has to have something.
Yeah.
I don't have to have something. I never said I have to have something. If the day come, I don't get anything and all I get is a meal, I'm good.
Or a card.
Even if I don't get a card, I'm good.
You make it so easy though. It's not good.
But it has to be easy.
It shouldn't be easy because I want you to feel appreciated too.
But I do feel appreciated. See, it's not the things.
It's the thought.
That makes me feel appreciated.
To me, it's like, it's the thing that I do. Because I always say that it's not the expensive things you go and get for me that makes me feel like you love me. It's the thing that you do that makes me feel like you put some thought to it. You put some action and you went and, you went and do it for me. That to me makes me feel like
I don't look for the action.
See, I do think you should.
No,
I do think you should.
I don't have to. Just because you do, I
do think you should, though.
No.
I think it's something that men should should do. Like, I truly feel like you should.
They say we're from different planets. We think differently, and this is one thing, we think differently. See, for her, she has to. You got to have that thought process in there to think of something meaningful to get me so I can really see that you paid attention. I don't want you to do all that work.
It's not a lot of work. It's the effort.
If you choose to put that effort, all that effort and all that thoughts into it, and you get me something that's like really deep, yes, I'll say thank you and I appreciate it. And I'll make sure I get good use out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't have to, because it's not a requirement that we put on you to go and be thoughtful and the gift that you choose and make sure it's wrapped accordingly. Make sure you hide it so it can be a surprise. So I can go, oh my God, I can't believe you get no. We don't function this way.
But we do.
Listen. If say I give you an example. Say if I was working on a project and you realize that my screwdriver is all messed up, and you get me a screwdriver in the Home Depot bag, and you hand it to me and says, "Baby, this is your gift." And I looked at him like, "Man, that's a good screwdriver. Thank you." Mm-hmm. So next time I'm working, I have a functional screwdriver, and I have plenty of screwdriver. You probably won't be able to see one that's not working to go get me one. But I'm using that to say that there are certain requirements that you associate with certain gift giving or certain holidays that we don't, or at least I don't. If I don't get anything for Christmas, it's still Christmas. If I don't get anything for Father's Day,
you just saying that, baby. But
it's still Father's Day. Gifts are not what makes me feel valued.
I agree.
Yes. Things. Listen, I'm fortunate enough to be able to have the things that I want. Like I like to work on stuff. I have the tools that I need to work on them.
Lots of them.
I like electronics. I have a number of gadgets.
Lots of them.
Occupies my time.
Too many.
So if I don't get extra stuff, it's no big deal.
I'm gonna say this again. It's no big deal to you. It is a big deal to me. Because I'm one of those people where I don't see it. I'm not one of those people that says what's fair. It's fair. You do it for me. I do it for you. I'm not one of those people because I can't stand people that does that. It's your birthday. I got your gift, and then you got to give me a gift. No, you give me a gift. Thank you. And then we move on. When your birthday comes, if I want to get you a gift, then I do. If I don't, then we're good.
That's how I think.
Yes, but then not everyone think like that though. They feel like
And
when
if I did for you, you gotta do for me.
Then are you doing it because you're doing it because you're looking forward to get a gift? I feel like that's how it is. But when it comes to our case, when it comes to Father's Day, when it comes to what I do is I want to make sure that you enjoy that day. It's not like it's just... She does her best,
but sometimes she tries to do too much.
I do, because I do want you to feel like, hey, I had a good Father's Day. It was different from last year. It was different from, what I usually do, what I'm looking forward to, because you don't want to do anything. Like, it is what it is. What comes comes. But I always make sure that, hey, let's do something. Or let's... Even on your birthday, the same thing too.
Yeah, she does. And I've always appreciated what she does. And she's probably like thinking of some craziness that she wants to do tomorrow.
Yes, I do. I do. And I don't think it's fair. Although there's some other guys that may feel the same way. It's just another day. It's Father's Day. It's no big deal. But I don't think it's fair for you to have a husband or dad on Father's Day. You're like, happy Father's Day, and that's it.
And if you don't think it's fair, you should not just do that. Because remember, a lot of time these holidays, it gives the people in your lives an opportunity to show how much they care about you.
But you gotta show me you really care, though.
Care about the holiday?
No, like care about, like, for instance, if I have a dad who don't really care much about me, it's gonna be hard for me to be like, happy Father's Day, Dad, I love you.
Well, as a father, you have to care for your family. You not and caring for your family, it's not just means you go to work and you make sure there's food.
See, that's the problem. A lot of people think caring for your family is I feed you, I send you to school, there's food in the fridge. That's all you need.
There's no more love to that,
There's no love. What's the love?
Like, one thing I do, I know you spend a lot more time with the kids, but every opportunity that I get, give them the kiss, give them the hug, be playful with them. I take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. Because those are all part of building that relationship with your kids.
It is.
Yes, sometimes it may seem silly, but when I do some silly thing and they say, Daddy, you are funny, you are the best daddy, I feel proud,
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should.
So I'm not doing unusual things. Like earlier I was smacking mommy and the little one, and I go smack it to her, and she make that scream and she runs. Yeah. See, I get playful with my kids because I want to make sure that they feel that I'm present in their lives.
Right.
And sometimes mommy gets jealous because I don't. No, she doesn't. But and this is, and when you as a father, you do these things for your family, yes, they will feel obligated to do something for you because they feel like they have to recognize you on that day. And if they do, I'll take the recognition. It's just that I don't impose it on them.
And you know what's coming.
What's coming?
Well, with our daughters, the presentations.
Oh, yes.
Something that you don't know what the presentation is going to be about.
Yeah, I'm sure they've been working on it.
They have been.
Yeah, they always do a presentation and they'll go online and find. Like, there was that one time they find a clip of this podcast and they
like, I'm going to go on Google and I'm going to find your mommy and daddy.
Yeah. So, and you find when you do your job the best way you know how, the people in your lives will feel obligated, not because you impose it on them, but because of the environment that you create. They'll feel obligated to do something to show how much they appreciate what you do. And if they do that, by all means, take it in. It's the fruit of your hard work. So enjoy that moment.
It's right.
So I may not care for gifts, but if my family's doing something, a moment, my wife's taking me out, oh yes, I'm going to dress up to go out and relax. And if she's feeding me, I'm going to eat as much as I can.
That's right. Feed more in that belly.
Yeah. So if it's whatever it is that if they're doing it to celebrate what I do, yes, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. The only thing is that I don't impose it for her to say that you have to do this.
Right.
It's not coming from me that says that you must do this.
Yeah.
But if it's done, oh yes, I am going to milk it. Yes. And you know what? It's great family activities. So when we do things or when she does things on that day, the kids are always involved, which help them celebrate their father as well.
Right.
And my goal is to, as long as God keeps me alive, and I pray every day that he keeps me alive, is to do everything that I can to be as resourceful and sometimes entertaining to my family.
Because sometimes you be too serious, sir.
And I'm working on that. But anyway, so did she figure out what I really want? I don't know. She's just going to make something up.
Yes.
And you know what? If she makes it up, then it becomes what I wanted. That's it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
If she makes it up, then it becomes what I wanted, and we're just going to enjoy it. So if you're a mom out there and you're trying to think, what do I get for my husband because it's Father's Day? Only you know who your husband's like. If it's the type who wants something, then you better get that something for him. But if he's the type who's like me, who's very easygoing and not imposing anything on you, don't go and beat yourself up trying to find the best gift. I know, yes, there's tons of articles online that has tons of stuff that you do this and do this. No, you know your person. If it's a good meal, give him a good meal. If it's the type that will take anything, do something. But whatever you do it not so much in the value of the gift that you're giving, but do it in the spirit of celebrating what this person means in your family, to your kids, to you. And you'll find that you can't go wrong with that. You'll enjoy the day, you'll enjoy the moment, and he'll remember it.
That's right.
Believe me, sometimes people don't remember the things you give them. They remember how you make them feel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make your man feels good, or whatever you do to make him feel good, he'll remember that.
True that.
Hey guys, you know, it's a great day, and it's a day that's set aside to remember. And fatherhood is hard.
Yes,
Believe
it is
me.
hard. I agree.
As men, we can never complain, even if things are crappy.
There's somebody that's complaining.
Listen, sometimes you'll do things that you didn't expect that you would have done. I know my daughter was suffering with some constipation, and I had to do
God, don't put her
things
stuff out there.
She was little, so it's fine. I had to do things that I had never done before, but you know what? I did it for my girl. And now I can look back and say, you know what? I did some stuff that I wouldn't have normally done. But because I'm a father, I was in a position to do it, and I did. You're a father,
you care, and you love it.
Right? So fatherhood is difficult, and the responsibility is enormous. Your family counts on you to do the right thing in every possible way. And if you've been doing the right thing, they want to celebrate you. Accept that celebration and celebrate with them. Mm-hmm. So whatever Cece decided to do again, I'm going to milk it. So guys, this is our podcast on what does father want, or what does Will want. I don't know.
You still don't know.
I don't know. So guys, this is our podcast on what do dad really wants, or what do I really want for Father's Day. And obviously, I don't want anything except what my wife does for me. And if she does something, what she does becomes what I want. Oh. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit on that notification bell so you can be notified when these videos come out. If you're a mom watching this podcast and you're planning on doing something for your husband or the father of your children, please do something that he would like. Or even if it's something that he would normally like, he should learn to like it. If your father is watching this and you're expecting your family to do something, please easy up on that expectations. Just if they do something completely the opposite of what you wanted, please
don't have a fit.
Don't throw a fit. So on that note, again, we appreciate you guys. And I know the holiday's coming on Monday. It's Juneteenth.
That's right.
So I get the day off.
That's right. So
enjoy. I may rest, but I'm probably not going to because I know I have some stuff
It's a celebration for us, so we got to celebrate.
Yes. Celebrate. Celebrate. Whatever you do, enjoy it.
That's right.
On that note, we'll see you guys next Saturday. Peace.